So, I'll introduce you and you introduce me. I'll prompt you with questions and we'll start.
Right.
Okay? Are you ready then?
Yep.
Hi. So, my name is Laurence and you...
I am Dianne.
Dianne.
Yeah.
And you are from Asken.
Yes, women's support.
Right. And you were involved in mining,
Yes.
I hear.
Yep.
And in what capacity?
Just in strike.
In strike?
Yeah.
So that was where you were...
Yeah, my husband was a miner.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is your husband still around or is he?
No, I lost him
Yeah.
nearly 4 years ago.
Oh, right.
Mm.
And so you were involved in the woman Asken's...
Asken Women's Support Group. NUM, Asken Women's Support
right,
Group.
very
We
good.
was the official support group.
Okay.
hmm
And how did that all kick off?
Well,
Give us a background of all that.
I didn't join till June because I was looking after my dad and then I lost him.
Right.
And then
And what time of year did the strike start?
March.
March. Okay, so you weren't that far behind.
No, but
Yeah.
no, weren't June. I mean, they haven't really got soup kitchen and that going
No.
down.
No.
But
No.
yeah, it was Jean that said, "Come on, get yourself down."
Yeah. And so did you have another job as well?
Not to start with.
So were you
Yeah,
more...
I did have a job, but I was a housewife,
Of
a
course,
mother,
yeah,
and
of course.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And did that mean that you could not dedicate full time to the soup kitchen, or were you a...
I only when I got a job, I can't remember when I started work, but it was a couple of months after I joined the Women's Support Group.
Right. Okay, so you found a job.
It was Jean. I went to work in the same shop, but I
Oh,
only
yeah,
did
yeah.
about 18 hours a week.
Okay.
And the rest of the time were spent.
Because I expect you were suffering because your husband was a miner. So you
Yeah,
had suffering...
well, we were lucky we had a bit of savings.
Right.
It was holiday savings.
Yeah.
We didn't go on holiday.
Yeah.
But we managed to pay all his bills and everything till September.
Right.
After September, I went into Halifax and asked them to half my mortgage. If they'd half my mortgage, we paid half of it all the way through strike and they paid me insurance.
And so did they say yes to that, obviously?
Oh yes, yeah.
Because you were a striking...
Miner.
Was that kind of supportive, do you think, on their behalf, or was it just
Well,
a business transaction?
They didn't have to say it, did they?
No.
But it were either that or to foreclose that mortgage.
Yeah.
They weren't big enough to foreclose on it
Yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Crikey. So you managed... Sounds like a business advisor. So you managed to get your finances sorted out so you could
Yeah.
more or less
Yeah.
get through this thing.
When we first come on strike, Pete got just over £19 a week for me. We didn't get for his oldest daughter because she was 17 and left
This is
school.
off benefits.
Yeah, £19 a week.
Christ.
And then when I started work,
But was he getting those benefits because he was on strike?
yeah, he was getting it for me and girls,
Right.
not for him.
Because he was effectively out of work.
Yes.
And the government...
Well, they couldn't let families starve, could they?
Yeah. Mm.
They weren't letting them feed
But they could have put
properly.
pressure on him to go back to work in that way, couldn't they, I suppose?
Yeah, but the government wanted to close the sodding pits.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, of course, yes.
They was
they
on
didn't want him back at work, did they?
They were on strike
Yeah, yeah.
for the rights to work. That's all they were on
Yeah,
strike
that's
for.
true, yeah.
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 So,
So really, they were happy to give him benefits
oh
then.
yeah. When I started work, I got £38 a week and no benefits. They
Right.
stopped it. But
Right.
Pete got, it was like a gratuity because he were a coal-face worker to start with.
Right.
And he was involved in an accident in 75. And he
Right.
went from high pay
Oh,
to
really?
low pay. Yeah, he was a coal-face worker.
And what happened in his accident?
One died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, old Joe, he'd only got about a week or a fortnight to go before he retired.
Really?
He died. Now, what happened that day, I don't know, but that was my husband's job, what he got killed on.
Really?
Yeah.
When you say his job, what do you mean?
That was what he did.
They were doing the same
They
type of work?
Yeah, they were all on coal face, and what Joe was doing was what my husband should have been doing.
Oh, you mean he was actually doing his job where your husband should have been standing?
Why, we don't know. And there were a cave-in, and Joe got killed, one got buried, and my husband didn't have a scratch on him, but he lost his nerve.
Shit.
Never went down pit again.
Really?
Never. No.
He was on the scene, as it were?
Yeah, he was on Coalface.
He was next door, as it were?
It was standing practically
Really?
next to him. It just missed him. And how can I say it without sounding callous? Really, really glad he never went back down pit again. You manage.
Yeah. So what did he do? He stayed above ground?
Yep, he went on surface work as a surface worker. Yeah.
Christ.
They were getting up equipment down pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. That's really heavy. So what? And that was in 1975.
5. Yeah, never went back down pit again.
Oh.
And I tell you something else, Margaret Thatcher did me a favour. Closing the pit.
Yeah. In the I don't suppose it felt like it at the time.
No, it didn't feel like it at the time.
No.
No.
And what did Pete? What did he go on to do after the pit? Did he?
Well, he took a fork. He drove forklifts, cranes, and everything got picked up. And he got papers from pit, but they didn't count for nothing.
Right.
So he took a forklift course. He paid £300 to take a forklift course when but he started with bad legs. He wore calipers at the end on both legs. His nerves died from his feet up.
Christ. That was nothing to do with mining.
No, that was nothing to do with mining, that.
No.
But he couldn't lift his feet up. He could, if he got slippers on or no shoes on, he could stand on his toes and break them and not know.
Holy shit.
I know.
So he really couldn't feel anything?
He couldn't feel his feet, no. No, he couldn't lift his feet up, they automatically dropped.
So was that a condition?
Yeah. Murray Sharp tooth syndrome or something like that.
Right. And that was just a nervous
and
disorder?
And it's hereditary.
Really?
Now I've got one daughter with it.
Have you? Gosh, how many daughters have you got?
I've got 4 daughters. And one's getting married on Friday.
Really?
And what I wanted to go with Jean mainly for this morning, his mum's coming back from Spain. She lives in Spain.
Oh, really? You needed to be there to see her?
And yes. And she's home and I haven't seen her.
Oh, no. When did you last see her?
Is it about 6 months ago, Thomas? Something like that, isn't it?
Gosh.
But
Thomas not going to be there to see her either.
They'll see her. So, yes. But she's stopping at my house, so.
Great. So it's a big time. Oh, yeah, she can watch you on TV now.
Oh, Jean told me about this YouTube. I said, did they ask permission?
It's true, yeah. You have asked permission, haven't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Haven't you? Oh, dear. Have we got permission?
I'm not bothered because I ain't got a laptop or internet,
Oh, there you
so
go.
I don't watch it.
So you're not on Facebook or anything like that then?
Oh, no.
Don't do any of that rubbish?
No.
I'm amazed by how many people do, really.
Oh, no. I've got a family of them.
Yeah.
But I don't.
So let's get back to the old...
Mining.
So you were working in the soup kitchen.
Yep.
And how often were you... What were your hours, as it were?
As long as you wanted to stop there. And believe me, we stopped there some hours. We did. But we had best soup kitchen going. Women's support group, because we got a canteen.
Yeah, so this is the old welfare.
Yeah, we got a proper canteen in there, so all equipment were there for us.
Yeah.
Where others are cook in a garage.
Really?
Yeah, and wash up in a bowl, where we've got everything, ovens and everything, bain-maries and everything.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And you had... Who was running it?
I can't remember. I know one was called Alan, I can't remember other one. And they'd only just took over and we asked if we could. Well, they're not getting customers, is it?
No.
But nobody's... No miner's going to go and eat there. not to pay for it.
No.
So
So
he
it
said,
closed
yeah,
down.
but one of them had butchers, and we used to get his meat cheap off him.
Right.
Mm.
So you were like kind of wheeling in and dealing?
Well, yeah, we did a lot. I went to London,
Yeah?
yeah, a couple of times.
To do
We-
what?
First time it was, I think we went to Camden Town. And it was to talk, 3 of us went down. And the first time I'd ever been to London since I was little.
That was when Camden Town was swinging, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, they were great. They were great.
So who were you seeing down there?
I think Noreen were one, I'm not sure. There were a lot of people, and it is 30 odd years ago.
Yeah. So but you were there, sorry, what were you there to do? You were there to...
Yeah, more or less for them to adopt us and to get money for us.
Oh, I see, so you're fundraising in a sense.
Mm.
And who was it you were fundraising with? Who in Camden?
Wait.
Just people, you're not rattling tin, you're not, you say you went to
Oh,
Camden?
no, it was, we was invited down.
Right, by the
Oh.
council.
Yeah, back that union, I think. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if they were acts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but we had a lot of support from London.
Mm.
We had a lot of support from all over the world, really.
Yeah. That's the amazing thing, isn't it?
Oh.
I mean, June was talking about what she thought was olive oil coming from Hungary.
Oh, I know. And they were going to put it in thing. I said, you ought to smell it first or taste it. And it was washing up liquid. Because name, you couldn't read name on it, could you?
No.
Yeah.
But that's amazing, and it came from Hungary, for God's sake.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
suppose there's a big mining...
Yeah, Russia,
Russia, yeah.
France,
Yeah, all places with mining.
Sweden, Switzerland, I should say. We had a lot of money off Switzerland.
Really?
And we had to sign a contract towards end of strike. We got all this money off them, and well, end of strike, we gave every miner £5 voucher. But we had to sign to say that if the work's just one day, they weren't entitled to it, and we had to sign that.
If the miner had worked,
We couldn't give them one.
I see, because they had broken strike code.
Yeah. And I'm giving these £5 vouchers out, and one of them I gave to a person that had worked one day.
Yeah.
I had to go back and take it off him.
Really?
Yeah, he said, I've only worked one day, so I can't help it. Yep.
It's pretty strict.
We had to be, because we'd signed to say we wouldn't give it to anybody that worked one day.
And the vouchers were for what? For a...
Food voucher. Mm. Yeah.
I suppose, I mean, you had obviously regulars every damn day.
Oh yeah, you had a lot of people come. And picketers come as well.
Yeah.
There were always a meal, but we had a lot of people come to our soup kitchen. I mean, we didn't have to put a thing in it, only food. Because cutlery were there, crockery were there, everything.
God, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. I mean, it really took me out myself.
Yeah.
But I did. I was sorry when it were over. I mean, you manage on such a little for a year.
Yeah.
It becomes norm, you know. I mean, I even managed to put money away for my girls as Christmas.
Really?
Out of what I got, I did. They didn't have a lot, but they got something. Yeah, I had a pot and I kept putting odd £5 note in. But I got a father-in-law that paid me telephone bill.
Right.
He paid that. And he provided a Sunday dinner for us every Sunday, so, yeah,
Yeah.
it weren't too bad.
And community was good. The energy around the place was probably quite charged, wasn't it?
It
probably
weren't
probably
bad.
caught the place alive.
It
didn't
weren't bad. It weren't bad at all. There was some. I mean, we had, for a Christmas party, I think it were Ainsl's. It were where they made cream cakes and that for Marks and Spencers and places like that. And we went there and asked them if there were any chance we'd be able to have some kids' Christmas party. Oh, there were loads. Oh,
Really?
of course, cream cakes, you've got to have them in a freezer. So, I mean, nobody had a freezer full, did they? But my freezer were full. And other people's freezer. But then we got backlash of people throwing stones and saying, our freezer's full, everybody's starving, our freezer were full. But what they didn't realise, it all went down for kids' Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the hell will they know your freezer's full anyway?
Oh, well, I mean, if people had seen these cakes coming in,
Yeah.
we never had none. My girls did a Christmas party, but they didn't before. Thomas, pass me my water, please. Don't mind if I ever drink.
No, 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 you're drink.
I'm dry. I've got a bottle. Thanks, love. I can remember one of the first checks we got were £2,000, and that were from Fleet Street's electricians.
All right.
Mm. And then NUM said, right, you're on your own now, because they helped us out.
Yeah.
Our mine, NUM asked him, but he said, you're on your own now, but money come in. We got a lot of money, a lot of donations.
So did you have people permanently trying to fundraise? Did you have like a team of, was it structured
We all tried to fundraise. What we did was, Pete, my husband, had a book of all unions.
Yeah.
And we wrote, oh, God knows how many letters to different unions. But it worked. I mean, not everybody, but
No.
Fire Brigade, Union. Oh, God, there were so many of them.
Really?
There were so many of them. You know, they send you a cheque for 65 or money like that.
Must have been amazing when the first cheque came through.
Oh, God, it was
Must
about
have been like
60 odd pound first one. And then when this Fleet Street electrician one come, and it were a cheque from friends at Fleet Street. Yeah, it was lovely. It was.
Because really, I mean, it's not like a job. So
No.
you're not going to get paid for it.
Oh no, he didn't get paid.
Every cheque that comes is an act of kind of kindness,
Oh, yeah.
solidarity,
Yep.
and support.
Yep.
So it's a whole kind of different transaction, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
must boost you
Yeah.
in a completely different way.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the miners weren't only fighting for their jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody that supplied the mining industry,
Yeah.
they were fighting for their jobs as well.
Yeah.
They were. Everybody.
And did you have to be a miner to use the soup kitchen, or could you be any of these other workers?
No, yeah. Oh, you had to be related to mining,
Yeah.
you know, you had to have a miner or work in industry yourself.
And I presume you couldn't have broken the line if you were a guy.
But no, I don't think anybody that weren't at miners tried, no.
No.
A lot of people were too proud to come.
Yes, Jim was talking about
Yeah,
this.
a lot of
and,
people were too proud to come.
which is understandable, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah?
But sometimes it's cutting off your nose to spite your face, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes, definitely. Definitely.
Like, it's so long ago now, isn't it? But it still feels, when you talk to people, that it's so current in people's minds.
It's something that's easy forgotten by public. I mean, it weren't just one pit. It's all of them. I don't think there's one left in country.
No.
No. I think last were an open cast mine. That's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is odd one, I'm not sure, but I don't think there is.
No, I don't think there is.
So I mean, imagine. I mean, we got 800 and odd.
There was 800 in your pit, was it?
800 and odd, and that's what after a lot got. You know. But yeah.
And did you strike yourself? Did you strike? What do you call it? Go on the picket line.
Oh, I did. A few times.
Yeah. And was it the same pit every time, or did you?
No, different pits. We even went to Orgraves.
Orgreaves?
Oh, I got into trouble for that one.
Did you?
By my husband.
By your husband?
Yeah, because he was there as well. And we weren't supposed to go to Orgraves.
Oh, really?
Because it was, they were taking, taking coke in or coal in. And the mass of police was there. It's unbelievable how many police are in this country that were there.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Are you talking about the Battle of Orgreave? You were at the battle?
No, there were no fighting when we were there. We had to leave, my husband and sister. Believe it or not, a big field, and I found my husband.
Really?
I did.
But was this on that day or on that time around that battle?
Oh, no. It weren't when Arthur Scargill were there, no. No, it weren't then. But there were a lot of miners there. Yeah. And
so they were there. Why had they chosen to be in Orgreave?
Because they were trying to stop the wagons from going in.
Right. So
because it were their jobs as well that they were fighting for.
So it was an act of solidarity, and while you're doing that, are you leaving your own... It's a bit like medieval warfare. Are you leaving the other front uncovered, the other pit?
Oh,
uncovered?
no. Oh, no, because we'd been to a pit then.
Yeah.
And we just went to our graves on our way home.
Oh, I see. On a day trip out?
No, we'd been to one picket line. And,
right.
And I was in trouble.
Were you?
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, it weren't a nice place, our graves to be.
Right.
And he said, get home now. I said, I didn't drive van. I said, I was only a passenger. I had to go where they took me.
Yeah.
But he would never go picketing after that on the same day. He wouldn't go if I were going.
Really?
No.
He didn't like your picketing?
I wouldn't have said he were 100% for it.
No.
But he wouldn't go, because he said if we both get arrested, what will happen to lasses?
Yeah. Did you get arrested?
Yeah.
So what happened there?
All women. And we're on a pavement, not on the pit premises, we're on a pavement. And there's a line of police in front of us, and as the, I don't know, big one of them said, you treat these like you treat the men. You nick them and kick them.
Really?
You
heard him say that?
Oh yeah, we heard him say that. I don't know why, all of a sudden they wanted us other side of the road, up on the hill. And they grabbed you. I were bruised.
Really?
They grabbed me by the arm and literally slung you over the road. I don't use bad language. I never use, you can ask anybody in my family. I was so frustrated. I saw this car and I went and kicked it. And it was a picket's car.
Oh,
wasn't nobody to do with mining industry. Yeah, and I got arrested.
Really? What happened there? What happened? So was it a physical arrest, or were you just...
2 police frog marched it at van.
Really? Chucked in the back of a black Mariah?
Yep. Yeah.
And were you scared?
Petrified.
Really?
But wouldn't show it.
No.
And there were quite a few of us, 3 from our group, and quite a few others. We sat in this black police van. And they said, right, we'll take some details. Well, NUM always said you'd tell them nothing. So he said, right, what's your name to me? I said, Mrs. Right, where do you live? I said, in a house.
Christ.
He said, oh, I got a clever sod of you. And I weren't. So I was asked to be interviewed, and that was about 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
2:30 or 3 in the morning?
When they interviewed me.
Right. And that was in a...
Police station in Nottingham.
Okay.
Nottingham, yeah.
And
Notts.
And how does that go? So two guys come in, you're sitting in a chair, a bit like this?
There were desks all over, and you're one side and they're other. And he said, right, name. So I told him.
Do you mind if I just move your head?
No. Sorry. No. I know it's a mess.
No. It's just I need that.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't at all what I thought it was under there. Carry on.
And he said, right, take your sandals off. I've got sandals on, by the way.
Oh, right.
When I kicked this car.
Right.
Take your sandals off, you might hurt yourself with buckle.
With buckle?
With the buckle. Got a buckle on, you take your sandals off. Take your rings off.
Obviously, as in damage yourself intentionally?
Yes, take your rings off. I said, my rings don't come off. He said, well, take your watch off. He says, I've got one of those, and I take mine off every night. And I said, really? And he took the watch off.
Really?
He said I smoked. And I said to Dianne, one of the other lasses, just put my cigarettes and matches in your pocket. I can't get them in my jeans. I never did get my cigarettes back off her.
Really?
No.
Did she smoke them?
No, she must have done. She must have done. I never even thought to say, where's my cigarettes? But yeah. And then we were in overnight. We got home, well, 6, after we'd been photos took. No way. Fingerprints, no way.
You didn't allow it?
Nope.
How do you assert that?
Because we've got somebody there standing up for us.
And who's that?
I don't know who it was. Some so-called
like a
solicitor from NUM. Yeah. Then they let us go home. And we had to go back to court then.
And what were you charged with? Or were you charged?
Using foul and abusive language.
Really?
And I were in 3 places. 3 policemen gave evidence. And I were in 3 different places and it were all at the same time.
Really?
I were really good, me. Mm.
Wow. Is that a fact?
Yeah, yeah.
Or did you point that out in your defence?
I did let my mouth go a little bit, but that's just me. I stick up for myself. But I've got a police record.
Have you?
Mm.
Has that affected your life?
No. No. We're on governors for 20 odd years.
No, I just wonder because you often get in those forms if you want to go abroad or something. Have you got a police record?
Oh, I don't. I've been to Paris since, but we weren't one for going abroad.
No.
But no. I wouldn't have told them anyway. Mind you, I had to put in for a police check. And it come back as I'd go on.
Really?
One day. Mm.
Gosh.
One woman was charged with assault on a policeman. She said he accused me of pulling his button off his tunic. I said, did he? And I said, yeah. I said, and did you do it? She said, yeah, it's in my hand here. That was a night. I never went picketing again.
Didn't you?
Went allowed.
Would you have done if you were allowed?
No.
Did it put the fear of God into you?
It put the fear of God into me. It did.
Would you call it intimidation?
They did try to intimidate you. They did. I mean, we got to a picket line what men couldn't.
Because they weren't
Well,
allowed.
They kept getting stopped and turned round. So what we did, we got T-shirts on, Women Against Strike, got a support group. And we turned them inside out and put them on. And we got through.
So why would they let anyone through?
No, they even stopped a vicar from going through.
Yeah, I'm going to say, what would their incentive be? What would the reason be for letting anyone through to a picket line?
Because they didn't want trouble.
Yeah, but why would they let you through? They just say, no one's allowed past this line.
Well, we're all women. Now, come on in. They wouldn't think women were trouble, would they?
Again.
Some of them were. Not in our group, I must admit, we'd got a good group. We had. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We had some laughs. I suppose if you didn't laugh and stopped at home and cried, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people talk about how much they enjoyed the strike.
I really did enjoy strike. I think it's because you were involved in something.
Yeah.
You know, you were needed, you were involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a role in a sense, in a bigger picture, in a kind of a fight. Sorry, I'm going to have to do this again.
Yeah. Yes, it's... I mean, you think, you've done me out money all that time. It won't take a bit longer. Yes, I mean, we did a lot for kids as well.
Mm.
I mean, gala were off, so we put a gala on. Because they always had a gala at Askham, but we put a gala on and that for kids. Christmas party, what a beauty.
Yeah.
It was a beauty. Sheila, I mean, they weren't only Askham people, there were people from Ittleton and all different places round. And Sheila went to every miner's door, invited them to a party, and how many children have you got? They had a massive Christmas party. And Sheila was Mother Christmas. Well, we didn't want a man doing it, did we?
So did you kind of find sexual politics came? Was it like,
No.
like feminism?
No.
Did you all become feminists?
No, definitely not.
Just a female Father Christmas?
It was women's support group, so we had a Mother Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a good one.
Yeah.
She was.
But seriously, did you have, once you had that kind of sense of, not empowerment, but a sense of, you know, it's a bit like the war, isn't it, when the women were left at home and got on with the munitions factories and all that stuff, and realised they had, you know, a voice in a sense. Nothing like that sort of cropped up.
No, it was just nice to be able to put a meal on for miners and for the families. I mean, school across the road from welfare, more or less. Askham, well, it was Sutton Road then. In 6 weeks holidays, they opened it up for miners' children to go and have a hot dinner through 6 weeks holidays. They put a dinner on for them. Yeah. Because it would have been a bit overcrowded. In soup kitchen, we all children as well.
Yeah. So then you had rivalry between the quality of your menus. Was there cookbooks coming out?
No, I just left. Gwen worked in pit canteen. I left Gwen. But no, we baked pies. And you knew when Sheila had been baking. She was a big woman.
Right.
You always saw 2 handprints on the backside. And she'd put her hand on the backside. Floured. Yeah. But no, we had a wide range of people. I mean, people you'd see in village and never even think of talking to.
Right.
Not because we were snobs, because we didn't know them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't come from Askham to start with. I came from Scorthorpe.
Okay.
So I just married into Askham.
Right.
And there weren't that many people. I know Jean and 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But you made a lot of friends. You did make a lot of friends.
And after, did those friendships last?
Yeah, you didn't go. Well, I don't think anybody goes around for cups of teas in people's houses now. But we never. We had a party after Christmas, and then we had a presentation to people who really helped us. You know, women's support group, ran little plaques. Thank you. And best thing ever after a strike, 22 buses to Scarborough.
Wow.
That's what
22.
the women's support group paid for.
Really?
From a lot of it was Swiss money and money that were left. 22 buses, and every child that went on them buses got £5.
Wow.
Pop and crisps.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is a day out.
That was a day out. That were.
God. But the thing about it is, what I get from this is the incredible kind of glowing, when you're kind of, yeah, I think love is a very strong word, but the love of being able to give, create that in pleasure for people.
Yeah. And I don't.
There's no other kind of environment. I can't.
No.
You would never have been doing that in, say, let's call it Civvy Street.
No.
Without a strike going on, you wouldn't have been that galvanised to create these opportunities.
No, I think it's because it was such a long strike.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew they were in for a long strike. And then, not long after, they closed pit. About 85, they went back to work. 6 years later, nearly 7, pit were closed.
And they didn't have a stomach for another strike.
No, because they just closed them. The pit started closing.
Yeah.
Closing one after another. Yeah.
So the strike, the pits were proposed to be closed rather than just closed. So they.
No, they started with, I think it was Horton Wood. I'm not sure. Closing that. that started the strike.
Right.
But they knew it was just like a domino effect.
Yeah.
It was a domino effect. But yeah, our Donna, that's my next to youngest daughter, she were at Campsmount School, that's your big school. And her and Chris was talking about me and Chris being in prison.
Oh, really?
That's what she said, in prison. And teacher said, what's your mum in prison for, Donna? This is on a Friday.
This is during the strike?
Yep. She says, she stabbed me dad. And she let that poor teacher think all weekend that I'd been locked up for stabbing my husband. She told her on Monday. She told her on Monday, but that were Donna. That were Donna. Yeah.
Did you kill her? No. Did you go, my God, when we're trying our families, we're proud and we don't do it.
No.
Everyone thinks I'm a...
No. I don't know. We had a writer at our house.
A writer?
A writer, Jane Thornton. Have you ever heard of John Gobber? Playwright.
Oh, playwright, yes.
Yeah, well, I've had him at our house.
Really?
And he's married to Jane now.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've met John quite a few times.
Okay.
And Jane did a book, and she stopped at our house for a month.
What do you mean she stopped? She stayed over, she slept in your house?
About a month.
Really?
Yeah.
What, writing this book?
About Women's Support Group.
Really?
Yeah.
Golly. So...
Oh, they've come from London. It were always my house they fetched them to.
Really?
Mm. Yeah.
Because you were a soft touch?
Probably. But yeah.
So that was fun.
I mean, we had them from, I think we had a couple from Canada once. And he wanted Pete to send him Asconite every week, every month.
Is that a newspaper?
That were, yeah, that's a paper. And I
Could be
said
something
to
else
Pete,
completely.
come off it, sending that to Canada every month. Don't they know we're on strike?
Oh, God.
And it's not going. We didn't do that. We had them from, I think it was Holland. Yeah, we had them from loads from London. Loads.
So this writer then, you gave her a bedroom or something, or?
She had to share a bedroom. I had 4 daughters. She had to share a bedroom.
So what was the reason for her staying? If you want to just get the flavour of the whole thing?
She was nice. Jane's nice. She were nice.
And was she writing while she was there? Was she scribbling notes?
Well, taking notes and that, yeah.
So did you feel watched?
No, because she got that used to her being there. You know, when we went to the soup kitchen, she'd be in the soup kitchen.
So she was there during the whole thing, not like...
Oh, no, she did. She did come down to the soup kitchen and sat and talked after we'd finished in the soup kitchen and that, yeah.
Did she help?
No.
So she just sat there with a notepad?
No, she weren't. She'd got writing, weren't she?
Oh.
Some of the things, I'm not saying were right.
Oh, as in what she wrote?
Yeah. I think some of them wrong, some of them exaggerated.
For literary purposes, let's say.
Yeah, but we're nearly all about
you.
My family.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't like that.
Were they using you in the first? Were they using your names, or were they like made
yeah,
up?
using our names. Yeah.
Gosh, so you're famous.
Nah,
You're a
not
literary.
famous.
You're a literary.
No.
Figure.
Didn't sell that many books.
God.
Oh.
Well, that must be weird then, because if you were there and you knew all full well what they were experiencing and watching, and what you were telling them, and then that you were being misreported.
It weren't big things that were misreported. It were just odd things at my house. I mean, like when my dad died. My dad was a minor, but he'd never been diagnosed with pneumococcosis. But we knew he'd got it. And she put it in the book that that's what he died with. He died with emphysema. That's on his death certificate.
Yeah, details.
Yeah. It were little details. But I read the book and realised after it were in print, it weren't quite right, but we'll let her off.
She didn't send it to you to proofread?
No. I mean, we've had tickets sent from a play she had at Wakefield. His name down, and when we went to after party, after play, we'd been to Hull Truck Theatre.
Yeah.
We went there a couple of times and met them all.
Oh.
Yeah. And then John and Andrew, is it Livingston? They come to our house. And then we went down to welfare. Yeah. Yes, we're always our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, Jane did go up to other Jean's house and things like that. Slept at ours.
For a whole month? During the strike? I mean, it wasn't just a bit hard, it was hard enough as it was, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. We had one man, Dave. In fact, he come after the strike to see us as well. And he fetched his son, and they stopped, I don't know, a night or two. And I wouldn't take note of them. We had what we had. And then when we went in, there were a pile of pound coins on windowsill. 4 piles of pound coins for daughters on windowsill. That, I was happy with that, and the lasses got it.
You sound very generous, Paz.
I think I am, aren't I, Thomas? Very generous.
For a woman with a criminal record?
Yep. Oh, they all know about it. They all think it's cool.
Your husband never got arrested then?
No.
God,
No.
you really were. I mean, it was probably, is it quite a rarity to get arrested?
I think there were only 3 women got arrested in our...
In the whole damn region?
No, in our group. Oh, time they were picketing. That were me, Chris and Sue. The same as Jean said, you were the last person I thought would get arrested.
But you did kick a car.
It was a Pickett's car. I didn't know it like. No, I would never use foul language. Never have, never will. And my husband wouldn't let nobody use it in front of me. He'd say, do not use that language in front of my wife. Yeah. But he was a gentleman.
I have to tell my wife not to use that language in front of me.
I think it's the way we were brought up.
Yeah. So you come from a family of miners?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, both.
So you weren't Askham?
No, I lived in
Scorthorpe.
Scorthorpe. I lived at Highfields for the first 13 years. And then we moved to Scorthorpe.
And so your dad was a miner?
Yeah, and his dad were a miner, and my mum's dad were a miner.
And did they come from the area, or were they transported?
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
My dad was born in Doncaster itself, Victoria Street. It's not down now, it's old pit, where pit officers used to be. My dad was born there. And then they moved to Highfields when they were young, because they got a job at Brodie Pit.
So your dad was at Brodie?
Yeah, and Bentley. He moved to Bentley as well.
How long, what did he do at Brodie? What was his job?
I don't know, he worked down pit, but he weren't, I don't think he was a coal-face miner.
Right.
My dad were about 70 stone wet through.
7 stone what?
He were wet through.
Wet through.
He wasn't a big man.
Wasn't he?
No. He lost a rib down pit.
What, with something?
One of the wagons
Yeah.
went over him.
Christ.
He lost a rib. They thought he was dead.
Really?
Broke his wrist.
Do you remember that? Was that something
No,
you
because that
remember?
was before I was born. But when my dad didn't have his shirt on, or if he just had a vest on, when he breathed in, it went in.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that was his party trick.
I don't think my dad had a party trick.
How long was he around? Did you meet your
No.
great-granddad?
No,
No, yours your granddad.
Oh, yeah.
This is your grandmum?
Yeah, that is
And
Nana.
is it Nana? So this was your great-granddad you never met?
No, I never met him. No.
25. You look about 120 at the moment.
Oh, well, you better take some years off that.
I'll try.
Mind 50 years off.
They're going to be a lovely hairstyle that will take years off you. And I'll get rid of the beard. It'll be fine.
Oh, right. It'll take about 60 years off, I don't mind. I can cope with 60.
Problem is, mine, there's a craggy from the word go anyway. Nothing I can do about it. Even little kids look like they're 70.
And do you know where it's going to go when it's done?
Yesterday we were looking at French, is it French Gate?
Oh, in French Gate.
Do you know what it's called at French Gate?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, last time I knew it, wouldn't go right up near Cast Theatre.
Yeah, no, it's all changed.
Oh.
Ross wants it there.
Well, when you think of it, that's where main shopping area is. And right up Waterdale, I wouldn't have said it greatly.
No.
And I won't go to town and look at it much.
No. It needs to be a part of life.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be where people meet. You need a meeting spot.
There used to be a lovely big statue in French Gate, it used to be at Arndale. And they took that down.
Was that the one with there was quite a big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it might be being
couple.
repaired. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's being repaired.
Oh, is it? It's been a long time
Is
being
that right, Jo?
repaired.
It's been on display in Waterdale now. Yeah, I think it's still there.
Oh, right.
In Waterdale.
Mm. But if you met anybody, meet you at a statue.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. It's quite nice when statues become
Meeting places.
Always felt it's my destiny, really. Consider it a successful job if we get that.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you've got to think about this, the fact that it's not for this generation. I'm really making it. I'm thinking about it for the...
Oh, next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the films are all going to be a part of it. So you'll have a photo... The film we're making now will be recorded and saved and put on the internet. And then when you come see your head, you lose that, and then you can scan it, and then you can bring up the film and your story. So if there's anything you really want to tell the future...
No, I'm keeping still. Keeping still.
So it's more like a kind of a, what do they call it, a digital archive as well.
Mm. These will look at it, grandkids.
Yeah.
And great-grandkids.
Yeah. And the rest of the world.
I'm not
You'll
bothered
be
about
famous.
that
You'll
now.
be famous, you know.
What?
Hello, it's already an hour? No?
10 to, so 50 minutes.
In or left?
50 minutes in.
This is a tough nut to crack.
Hey, listen.
I've always been a tough nut.
Just going to have to move it up.
Kicking Carlos, she'll kick you.
I've got to be very careful. She's been arrested. She's got a criminal record. If I touch her hair... Oh, it's all right.
Carry on. Not very often I have a fella touch my hair now.
I know, I'm very sorry. I know, a fella touching your hair is a nightmare. I can tell. That's why I did it with my tool. It's very difficult. I can't see your body eyebrows. I can't see it. But I want them back later.
Right.
We'll do that for the time being, and then
Check it.
because I like it, but I need to know what's underneath.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm doing a sculpture of hair falling over something I don't know. What is quite nice is this goes harder,
Yeah.
and this is soft. So you've got a hard, almost like a structure underneath, and then you can just like smear it on, and it follows the forms. It's very technical. It took me many years to Very professional business, this. So how long did it take for you to get back, to readjust after?
Well, we joined Labour Party.
Oh really, so as a direct result?
Yeah, we joined Labour. Sit up.
You're right, you can stand up for me if you want.
No, I'm all right, sat. And we went on governors, school governors.
Oh really? So you did really get kind of involved in your community as a result?
My husband was chairman for the best part of 30 years at the school
Of the school governors?
And I was on school governors for over 20 years, about 26, 27 years.
Gosh.
And we packed it in when he took ill.
Yeah. And did you enjoy that? Or was it a pain in the butt?
Sometimes we enjoyed it.
Sometimes you enjoyed it.
Sometimes. I hated interviewing.
Oh right, for the teachers.
For teachers, I hated interviewing. Then we had a fallout with headmaster. I still kept on governors, like.
So yeah, it's very interesting this, because Jean became a councillor and a
Yes, she did, yeah.
mayor. So there's like, it kind of did affect kind of
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
got more involved in the...
Yeah. Not as much as Jean did. You know, being on council and that. But we never got involved.
No.
Pete were a councillor at one time, but I think he fell out with him.
So was he a political man?
Not really, but he had values and he wouldn't deviate from it.
Stubborn man.
It could be. Never stubborn with me, but it could. He believed in truth, not half-truths. And he wouldn't deviate from it. But he was a good man. He's like his granddad.
Eh?
Yeah, he's got a lot of look of his granddad.
Has he got his temperament?
Yeah, actually he has, hasn't you? Yeah.
Must be quite nice to see traits of your
Husband.
husband and stuff in your family.
It is. It is. He's the one that really looks the most. Christopher has a lot of his mannerisms and his ways, but not his looks.
Right.
But Thomas does.
So what's more... That's interesting. What's more... What connects you more with your husband? Mannerisms and affectations, or looks?
He has his mannerisms and he has a lot of his looks.
So he's got the lot.
He really has got a lot of his granddad in
Right.
him. Yeah. Yeah. And he's soft like his granddad.
Is he?
Well, and he could be hard at times, couldn't he? If my daughters was grounded, there was no saying go out.
Really, they were grounded.
You're grounded. When I come home from work, you tell me you're grounded in case I forget. If he said no, it was no. Not maybes, no. Didn't really say no much to him, but...
Were they well behaved?
Well, put it this way, I could have... My children got ice cream or sweets once a day. There was no extras. They weren't allowed that. And I could have 3 little girls run down path, went ice cream man and went in straight, and I'd say, no, you've had your sweets. And they would go straight out. Now my 4th one would be crying till the next ice cream van coming straight.
Youngest.
My youngest, and she was a All right, spoiled little.
Ha! Isn't that often the way? Is she your mum?
No.
It's often the way this. I hear this.
Oh, yeah. But they spoilt her.
The older sisters.
Yeah, because there were 5 years between, nearly 5 years between Donna and Sarah, two youngest. And you see, while Sarah were all right, the baby toddling, give her. As soon as she got a bit older, Mum, tell her. And she
Really?
She was a little spragger. If you don't let me come with you, I'm telling me, Mum, you've done so and so. Oh yeah, she was all right, little tittle tattler.
But she was tamed in the end, was she?
Oh God, yeah. Well, to a certain degree.
This is when Pete had to pull rank and really.
Yeah. I mean, it's like they pay your board when they were working. They used to give me £5 a week and get £10 back at least. I wanted bus fare, or have you got some dinner money for me, Mum? No. But even if they wanted to borrow out, they always asked me, even when they were married, not the dad. And I was saying,
When they're married?
yeah, why don't you ask your dad? You ask him. And he said, if we can afford it, give it to him. That would Pete. Because he were a family man. If we can afford it, give it to him. We didn't always get it back, but we gave it to him.
That's family for you.
Yes. And I wouldn't swap them. I wouldn't swap my family. I've got a good family. God.
I mean, Jean's living with most of her daughters at various times.
I know. No, it's not for me. It's not for me.
They all seem to stay with you. Everyone seems to stay with you.
Well, I mean, I have a daughter that sleeps once a week. In fact, that's the one that's getting married, because she looks after her grandchildren.
Right.
Because her daughter works 2 days.
So you're a great grandmother.
Oh yes, yeah. Yep.
And you've got one being married.
She's 50.
Oh right, God.
51.
Okay.
This is a second marriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's coming. No, you got one coming back from Spain to be with her. Not
That's
to
his mum. She's coming back from Spain to go to a wedding.
More people for you.
I don't know. Oh.
You're on your feet for a little while, yeah?
Yeah. I might need it a little bit. The audience.
Mm.
Gosh, you must be famous.
Oh yeah. We're criminal record.
So what's happened to the welfare now? Is it still running?
I think it's limping.
So it is up and running. The building's still there.
Oh
there's
yeah,
still
it's
people in
still
it.
there, yeah, but it's... They don't get the crowds like they used
No.
to. No.
Oh, bless you. Looks familiar. It's the last one I trashed. So do you go down there?
No, I don't drink. I did drink at one time, not a lot. I think I've had a drink 30 odd years.
Really?
Oh, can't take it.
Was there a lot of drinking going on during the strike?
We never drank.
No. Was
We
that something that... I was just interested. Was that something that went by the by because you couldn't afford it?
Well, we never went out drinking a lot. Anyway, me and my husband. Special occasions only. No, we weren't one for going out drinking.
But generally, do you think? Or was there a... Because I imagine the pubs were quite full places. I mean, I imagine they suffered, didn't they?
Oh, I would have thought so. But you see, I didn't know what went on in pubs anyway. So,
Yeah.
like Christmas Eve we went out. New Year's Eve. And that what it's about. After the strike.
I have to be careful because I can get your levels wrong. Could you just look forward, please? Down towards your bottle of water. A bit more, so I can just see down, if I can get your view down a sec.
Are you bored, Thomas?
Never bored with a smartphone. Oh, are you really? Have you got to introduce anyone to the... They'll be laughing at home watching this.
They wouldn't dare laugh at me. They would. They would. I'm going to his house for Christmas dinner this year.
Is he cooking?
Yeah.
Is Thomas married?
Got a partner.
Got a partner. And he's... And how many of them are coming to Thomas's for Christmas dinner then?
Just me and your father-in-law, isn't it? Hayley's dad and kids. Because Hayley has two and Thomas, they have a little girl together.
Oh, that sounds like it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Got that planned early.
We used to have Boxing Day at our house. And everybody came. 4 daughters. One at husband's didn't come, he went fishing.
Went fishing?
12 grandchildren.
Down at the lakes?
Oh no, he used to go all over fishing, Tony. 12 grandchildren. Well, we hadn't got 12. Yeah, no, we hadn't. Yeah, we've got 12 grandchildren. And then their husbands or wives and the partners, they'd all come.
Dear God.
And great grandchildren.
Jeez.
I used to cook for 30 odd.
Have you got a big house?
No. I used to cold meats, pickles, and chips. And I made the chips.
Dear Lord.
And they had them in sittings. And not one argument. And I didn't even get stressed.
Really?
No. Did I, Thomas? Never got stressed that day.
Were they good fun?
Yeah.
Cards? Party games?
I don't know, I was cooking. It were really good days, those.
You don't do them now?
No, we didn't do it. Because his granddad went to bed and never come up, got up again Boxing Day. And that was it. We've never done it since. Wouldn't be the same, would it, Thomas?
I get a majority of my models are bald men, which is bloody brilliant.
Oh, yeah. No, my husband weren't bored. He got a full head of hair. I think he went a little bit thin just on top.
Don't talk to me about baldness, please. This is hair.
Oh, is it? I got that
I'm going
much.
to cut it in a special way.
All right.
Just judging you get the front end. That's just nice, that's good. Spot on. So where did your family come from originally before they moved? Where did they travel down from? Before, you know, your old lot.
My granddad...
Derbyshire.
Yeah, my granddad Robinson come from Derbyshire. Ena. But my granddad Oliver came from... Alnwick or something like that, Northumberland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out where your facial features come from.
My mum's side.
So that's
I'm like my mum.
Derbyshire?
No. Geordie.
Geordie?
I'm like my mum. Definitely Oliver's side, not Robinson's.
Yeah, high cheekbones,
Yep.
strong features. So I've got a soften curtain, but I like them very much. So I'm not going to.
I think I know I've got deep ones there.
What you got? Aprons?
Deep ones there, deep grooves. Scowling a lot. I do a lot of scowling of late. I gave my daughter a kidney
Really?
12 years ago.
One of yours or from the
Yeah,
butcher's?
no, one of mine. One of mine, she had
Crikey,
kidney
man.
failure.
Bloody hell.
Mm.
Was that a big decision or did you just go immediately?
No, it wasn't a big decision.
Wasn't it?
No. I'd have walked at theatre for her.
Mm.
Yeah, 2006.
And have you
February.
noticed any difference in your body?
No, none at all. You live with one.
Mm.
She's noticed a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
That must be amazing to see.
mm. You do hope for your kids, don't you?
Mm.
You do. I told you she can't have the other one.
There is a limit.
Yeah, there's definitely a limit. Yep.
How long ago was that?
February 2006. So it's 12 years ago. Going on for 13. 12 and a half over.
And how do they do it? Did they do it like you're booked in the morning and she's booked in the afternoon, or you both going unconscious together and switched over in
No,
the...
I go to theatre. Take my kidney out as I'm coming out to theatre. Take her in.
Really?
Mm.
So is that quick? So they don't freeze it overnight and
Oh, no.
make sure it's working
Mm.
right?
Yep. Had it done on Monday, I were home on Friday.
Mm.
I was cleaning up on Saturday. I shouldn't have, but I did.
And how long did it take for her to...
She were in best part of 3 weeks because she'd started to reject.
Oh, really?
Mm.
God, that must have been pretty...
And then all these wires in her neck and give her a massive dose of steroids and it worked.
Really?
Mm. Don't you dare.
I always dare.
Not ready yet.
You've got 50 minutes left.
50 minutes left. Okay. New hairstyle.
I'm going to wrap that camera around you. I didn't admit it.
Do you know how many people have said that to me?
A lot.
Yeah. I take it as a term of endearment now.
All right. I hate my photo being took.
Love having-
I nearly said no to this.
Yeah, persuasive friends.
No, my persuasive grandchildren.
Oh, really?
My daughters. Oh,
Really?
yes. Yeah. They thought it was great.
Well, that's good.
I were honoured. But lots of people did as much as us.
Yeah. But it's the story that's important.
Yeah.
You're representing all those people.
One of the biggest problems that we faced with this mine and sculpture is making sure that everyone's represented in some way, because
Yeah.
as you know with Yorkshire folk, there's always going to be someone that's going to be left out.
Oh, of
somewhere.
course. There's always going to be some people in
Trying-
village.
Trying our best to make sure that it's something that no one can turn around and say, do you know what, you didn't consider this, or you didn't consider that. And
Mm.
especially with mine and the passion that surrounds that.
Mm.
It's one of the biggest problems that we're facing at the minute, is making sure, how do we fit everybody in?
And now you've got a deputy, haven't you?
We've got a
So you're
deputy.
representing, your head's going to represent
The women's support.
all the women, yeah.
And I agree, you had to have a deputy because they did work at Pitt, but they never come on strike.
But it's not a strike sculpture.
I know, it's a pitch sculpture. I know, I
Well,
agree
that's
with
part
you.
of it.
The story's told, but
Still never come on strike. And they never crossed a picket line. They got paid. Never did no work. But I know deputies and I like them, some of them. But you've got to admit, we were right not to accept the money.
did you like deputies before the strike?
I didn't really know any. Really. I know one of Pete's mates were a deputy.
Quiet, your mum's not a room.
I'm not his
Grandma.
mum.
Grandma.
No, I'm not. I'm his nana.
Still knew what I was then.
We did one last time. It went on to kilos of.
What
Your
was
mother-
that?
Your mother-in-law.
It is incredibly heavy. When it goes into the bronze as well, that's when it gets excessive. My mother-in-law's got like a huge head of hair. Think Sideshow Bob. Out there.
All right.
Who's Sideshow Bob?
I don't know.
Go on.
I just,
Just laugh with him.
yeah, I don't know Sideshow Bob is.
Simpsons.
No, I definitely don't know him then. Definitely wouldn't watch that.
I wanted to just make a comment, but now we're dragging it out.
I'm sorry.
Is that right though?
Not really. She's more pre-Raphaelite, I'd say. You're very cruel.
So how many women's going on this?
Should have quite a lot actually in
Yeah.
the end. We've got 2 bronzes at the moment. We've got more.
Oh.
We've got Joan. Oh, we've got 3. 3. And then we've got you and Jean. That's 5. And then we'll have, there's a few more in the pipeline. What we also need is Asian or African, you know, some more.
Oh.
So on the lookout for that voice being represented, as it were.
I don't think I know anybody that were involved in pits for that nationality.
What else do you think's important that we make sure we try and represent through this? Anything that you think that we might not have thought of?
No, I can't think. So who have you? You got minors.
Like minors, grandkids. I've had pit nurses, I've had strike baby.
You haven't had police, have you? No.
There was
One woman that said someone
Keith's.
go up and kick the door.
I want the policeman. I like the police. I didn't like him in strike.
We've had a miner who was married to a policeman.
Yeah, who was
They
it?
can't.
That was an interesting story.
I could very well.
But this is it, it's like relationships were fantastic and then the strikes occurred and it tore communities, families, everything.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
quite hard actually to listen to that story.
I could
Where
imagine.
On one day everything was an amazing family and the next day there were big questions being asked. And
Yeah, it's like when we used to go to Cresswell. We went there, women's sport group and different things in Cresswell. There were fathers and sons. Sons were working or vice versa. Fathers were on strike or sons were on strike. And it broke a lot of families like that. Because a miner never forgives anybody that went on strike. A miner wouldn't forgive them. Once a scab, they're always a scab. But then, there's no miners left, is there? Only ex-miners.
So the whole thing though in terms of exploration, in terms of myself learning as well, being only 33 at the minute. But it's been amazing to recount the stories with people. We're going to get to a point where, as you say, they're ex-miners and the whole history of mining will be lost. So
Oh, definitely.
we're making this dialogue now, and one of the other beautiful things about being a teacher and having this occur in the college is, unfortunately, I haven't got any today because it's half term, but normally we've got students involved. So the students are here taking the photographs, helping with the cameras.
Yeah.
Also, I go back to the classroom and students, the stories actually sit with the students and they go, wow, I never knew that, or I never knew this. And
It were hard work when they worked down pit, it was. And there used to be any baths, or out like that, they used to come home in the filth, the pit muck. Then baths come in. We didn't have to do it then. Because I could remember as a child, we never had a bath. We had a tin bath.
Really?
And we got bathed, when I was little, we got bathed in front of fire. Yeah.
Really?
We didn't have a bath. And then we got a bath in. But a bathroom, we just a bath in. We still went outside for a toilet. But you know, no different.
hey, we've still got an outside toilet at our house.
I know.
Lifesaver. Or a lifesaver. Minutes left.
It's all right. Got a lot of hair for 40 minutes. I know to roll it out.
Do you want to roll something?
No.
Normally in about the last half an hour or so it starts to change. Strange, yeah. Saying to John earlier, normally it goes over 2 days, so there's 6 heads bobbing in the box while Laurence is driving back to his foundry.
So, it's just my water.
It's got a police record. It could have been a pipe bomb. Be careful around here. Criminals.
Oh yes. Especially ones with sandals on.
You're going to hate me, but I quite like it. That's usually a 30-minute warning.
I quite like it.
That birthday card I got off your mum, I never even put up.
What?
Birthday card I got off his mum, I never even put up.
Well, we can take a photograph of this. It'd be the next birthday card.
It'd been better than birthday card. It was the worst photo I've ever seen of me. Only thing that I'd going for it, I'd got 2 granddaughters at the side of it. When they did Race for Life. I haven't thrown it, but I put it away.
I'll have to have a look at another photos and stuff.
Yeah, I don't take good photos.
Me neither.
Don't look at it yet. It'll have a fit. You're the nosiest model I've ever had.
Well, that's me.
The last guy didn't even look at it. So, thank you very much, and he was off.
Who was it that was already out the door for a fag? It was Jean.
Oh,
She
yeah.
had gone without saying goodbye. She was desperate.
Jean was...
I smoke, but I'm not desperate,
I
honest.
thought Jean's criminal record was worse than yours. She got an 80 quid fine for chucking a fag out.
I know, and it was me, you know. She'd been to have her hearing aids done, a hearing aid. And she said, oh, come on, Dianne, I'm gagging for a fag. I says, well, go and sit over there. I said, I'll have one. So we had a cigarette. I always have wipes in my bag, and I take them out, and I put my cigarette end in. Jean flicked her. I said, where you put yours? She said, I said, they're in to bin. Where you put yours? She says, down there with rest. The quarter. Oh, yes, £80.
She said it was your fault though, because she normally has a fag while she's walking.
Yeah.
If you want to sit down.
Yep. Yep. She said it's your fault. I said, I know. I didn't pay it. I didn't throw it.
God, it doesn't help, does it? Cruel friendships.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Callous
round here.
I didn't.
Well,
She
what
said,
happened
why
to this
did you...
camaraderie and helping each other out that you had in this
She'd already
pit
flicked
strike?
hers on the floor. She said, why didn't you tell me?
You should have set up a soup kitchen to help to pay the fine.
Nah. Yeah. She can afford to go to Australia
That's
twice
true.
a year.
Do you miss her
Roughly.
when she's gone?
No, because we don't see a great deal.
No, we'll just cut it there.
We don't
No.
see a great deal. No, I know she enjoyed it. She wanted me to go with her once. I said, there's no chance of hell freezing over.
Really? Why is that?
Not get me on an aeroplane.
I thought it was to be with her for 6 months.
No, no. No, she's got a daughter there, and her daughter's lovely. No, I won't go on an aeroplane.
Really?
Whatever.
Ever. Nope.
Long way to walk to Australia as well.
I know. It'd take you a long time on a boat. And I won't go on one of them big boats neither. I'm going to stop in this country.
You sound as stubborn as everyone else you're talking about today.
I can be. I'll be the first person to admit it. And he's laughing because he knows. We went to Paris. On boat.
And at sea in that tube.
Do you know, can you remember Concorde crashing?
Yeah.
Well, we were just about 6 hours before that crashed, we went under Charles de Gaulle runway.
Really?
Yeah. We were in hotel and all these sirens are going, police cars, ambulances, fire brigade. Yeah.
God.
Oh. Love Paris.
Is that the only time you've been, or do you go regularly?
No, it's the only time I've been.
Fantastic place, isn't it?
Yeah, right up to the top of Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yeah.
And then as soon as we got to the top, there was a thunderstorm. So first thing, Q-foot lift down. Yeah, I loved it.
She's got this bad luck.
Don't have bad luck.
So have you ever flown on an aeroplane?
Nope.
Never ever.
Never. Never will. Pete wanted to, my husband. Said he can. I'm not going.
Oh, Pete, I've been on it. Postcards.
I would have read it.
All of there.
It would have. It would have. Wouldn't have left me at home.
I quite like your hair.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I'm going to a wedding, but I ain't having my hair done.
Really?
No, and I don't wear makeup neither. Never wore makeup in my life.
So aeroplanes, cruise
Aeroplanes.
ships, makeup.
No, I've never wore. I think when you experimented when you were younger, my dad used to get that muck off your face now. And it stuck. Never wore makeup. Not even the day I got married.
Really?
No. I had my hair done like.
Did you wear a dress?
No, a suit. And I've still got it actually. Won't fit me, but I've got it. Oh, that hurt.
Hmm?
I said it hurt.
The bottom,
Yeah, yeah. There's change just there.
it's like a little voodoo doll, isn't it?
Mm. I wondered what you were doing. It's partnering, isn't it?
Don't keep staring at me, you're scaring me. I'm doing the staring.
Sorry. Not really, but I'll say it.
You're worse than the pit nurse.
Oh, you've done pit nurse?
Yeah, have you heard of Joan Hart? The pit
I've
nurse?
seen it now, but I don't know where she come from.
Just think, we'll be back just in time for trick or treaters. We'll knock in.
Don't have to answer the door though, do you? If his mum's there, I say go and answer the door. I've got some sweets for him. I've got a bag of sweets for him.
What do you do? Enter that out window?
No, I do open the door. I don't open it after a certain time.
On 3.
Oh, no. No, I'm not that bad. I had him knocking for, I don't know, cancer research or something. About 5 to 9 at night. I didn't open the door. I just shouted, I opened my door to nobody this time of night. Go away. And they did.
Feel safe in Ascot?
Do I feel safe? Yeah. Yeah. I don't live in a bad street. We've got fields at back of us. And we see a good way at back of us.
Half an hour left.
That's not too bad. Yeah, this time the other guy with no hair, I was kind of relaxing.
Sorry.
Bald women is what I need.
Oh, sorry. I'm not cutting my hair off for nobody. It's rather cold without hair.
I know. Hats were invented for a reason.
Mm?
One of my students recently shaved all her hair off. One of the girls.
What for?
Just because she claimed that she bleached her hair too much.
All right. Mm.
So, no.
I don't look at you now.
No, you can. You can look at me. I
No, I don't want to.
I don't mind.
I don't want to. I'll look down.
It's a hazard of my job.
Yeah, I know. Let you.
I think I'd rather be this side of the wax than your side.
I'm sure you would. You're not having your face done, are you?
Yeah. Don't you like your nose?
I don't know about it. It's all right.
Now, who was telling me off? Like, no, Jean was going to tell me what to do. So you might have to. I might show you a bit earlier now, so you can start correcting it.
No, you're all right. I won't be going to visit much.
I can put it in a high up spot where no one can get to. Or I can put it at child height.
I'm not bothered.
You say that. I know you are.
No.
You are.
Ask him where he wants it.
We're going to give you a plaster for the house. Plaster sculpture, not a plaster.
No.
He wants to put it at the door to stop charity people coming.
I said it'd make a nice garden ornament. I know.
Great for Halloween.
Thank you.
Don't know. Joe, when's it due to be completed?
Autumn next year.
Looks like that.
Oh.
It's a funny old relationship, isn't it? Start fiddling with your hair. You don't realise I'm like a swan. Me. I was going to give you some eyeliner, but I realise now I don't even have that option because that's. You don't do that.
No.
I'll make you smile a little bit.
This is me. I am what I am. This is what I am.
And where I am.
I just can't be bothered with makeup. I see him putting it on. I'm thinking, God, what a waste. And it's a waste of money.
I like the front bit. I'm jealous of her.
I've got a grandson that's got less.
Really?
He shaves it off, like. Because he did lose it, so he shaves it off.
Oh, okay. I hate people that go bald, shave themselves bald when they've got full heads of hair. It upsets me.
Oh no, he only had, like, a bit less
William
than yours.
Shakespeare.
A bit less than yours.
The last one of the day always goes into these nice silences.
Oh, did that? Because you don't know what else to talk about, do
No,
you?
because you're getting tired.
Oh, you're tired?
Oh God, do you know how hard this? Do you know how hard this is? As I told you, I'm like a swan.
No, no.
I'm gonna, because I like you. I'm gonna de-wrinkle you.
Oh, good.
It involves white spirit.
I ain't got too many. I'd
No, you haven't.
stretch it out.
You
I
haven't.
ain't got too many. I've got a few, but not too
There
many.
we go. About that.
Jean will be jealous if I ain't got no wrinkles.
Probably won't recognise you. I had to get water in.
That were awful, that. That were really awful, that. You can go off people.
You already met him. I suppose you met him when he took your photograph, didn't you?
Pardon?
I suppose you met him when he took his when he took your photograph.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm not keen on it.
Right. Once bitten, eh?
Twice shy.
You've been bitten by the portrait hunters.
I must admit my photos are better in book. I'm not as old.
Oh, what? You're a book of
With Jane. What Jane wrote.
So what did you think? Did you go to see the play the other day? Was it you that went to see the play?
Which play?
The one in the cast at the moment?
No, I never went. I've been to see one with John Godber and Jane in cast, but I never saw mine in one.
No.
No. Saw one at welfare the other week, but I don't go out very often.
You've got too much family keeping you in.
No, I just don't go out.
This is your big day out.
This is my big day out. I go out on a Sunday dinner time with my daughter. And I go to Asda with my daughter once a week. That's generally about it.
Has you always been one for not going out?
We used to go out a lot, me and Pete. But now, no.
It's weird we're doing it on Halloween, isn't it?
Oh. It's never been my favourite thing. I'm just getting a grumpy old woman, I think. Don't you agree with that? Mind you, that horse, didn't it? Flicker.
Oh, damn it. I thought it wasn't working. That's bloody water. What's going on here? If a cup of water. If a cup of water. Oh, I'm just getting really wrinkles now. I was a bit worried. I've made a promise.
I'm just going to get... I'm sick. My water.
She's getting some more white spirit there, Laurence.
Huh?
It's not his vodka. It is white spirits though, isn't it, vodka?
Yes, it is. So I just got that. I wasn't concentrating on
Wrinkles.
your wit. I can't get wit into this.
He'll be walking very funny soon.
You'll be walking very funny soon.
Yes.
Because you've got a stiff leg.
No, because he'll have the camera up his backside.
Oh, I see. He'll be walking very
He'll
funny.
be walking very funny soon. I can smell that.
Yeah.
And then I'm free. Mm.
Last of the day. I
Mm?
can keep you here as long as I like.
Okay.
There is no one following. You've just got a daughter coming back, haven't you?
She does live in Spain. I don't want to see her now and then.
I don't suppose you've been out to Spain to see her.
I'm not going to
Christ.
Spain neither.
Whereabouts in Spain does she live?
Benidorm.
Oh, right. What does she do out there then?
She works.
She works doing what?
Bar. She runs one, I think, now, doesn't she?
You go out there. God, I've actually thought if I'll go to Benidorm, my family will be there on holiday. No one's turned up.
Oh, they do go. She's got 4.
Do you fly?
She said I can go on bus, but I'm not stopping for 24 hours on a bus. No, she knows I won't. I've already told her. I told her before she left I wouldn't do it.
Does she not know it's brutal?
I do tell them. I don't go behind the back.
Does she come be a warning?
I tell you what, there's nobody softer than me now, is there, Thomas? Nobody.
Let her drop.
That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? Glad I worked out this white spirit.
I really wanted to do something rude, but it's against my nature.
She's going to kick me.
No. I might hurt my foot. No. Always been quiet. Very quiet.
It's concentration. People are feeding off this desperation. Well, I thought I just saw you then, and I realised it was your sculpture, not you, so...
Can't ask more than that.
So a little bit of the back should just position his heads.
Fix with that.
Is that you finished for at night then?
Yeah. I'll come back in November for another session.
All right, yeah.
Probably Christmas is probably December's probably no good. So I'll be back in January. Do 6 a month.
All right.
We'll get back
All
to
here?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've got to get to 40.
Oh, have you?
This is the 21st.
Right. Don't it hurt your hands?
In what way?
Make them ache and stiff.
Yeah. It does. I used to have rheumatism.
Mm.
And it was terrible. Because you couldn't press.
No.
Did you find it hard work?
Pardon?
Do you find it hard work sitting still?
I don't think I've sat still this long. I bet he finds it hard sitting still.
Thomas has done very well.
These headlines, how are we wrapping them?
Bubble wrap, which is probably in the bloody van, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a load of bubble wrap in the van.
I would go and get it, but as soon as it's like a 93 stage process to keep.
Well, we can take them down and do it down there. Yeah. You need tin foil to open the van. That is true. You need,
What?
I need tin foil to open my van. The garage ruined my keys,
Oh, yeah?
so I have to use tin foil sweet wrappers to make the connection.
Mm.
So when he's opening the van, he gets his tinfoil out, puts it in the key, and then presses a button so it arcs across.
Wiggles it about a bit.
Right.
I was quite chuffed. That was lateral thinking, that was.
It's one of the high-tech methods to stop people nicking as well.
Oh. Watch my eyes.
also body and Norfolk roads.
What?
News takes a while to get through.
I feel funny. I feel really faint.
Are you?
Mm.
Do you want to have a break? Well, it's finished really.
I feel really
Okay.
faint, yeah. I feel really faint.
Right.
Right, it's the head. I'll be alright.
Water or air?
I'll be alright. Just,
Just do you want to walk up? Sit up.
no, I don't in case I fall, so I'm fine.
Okay.
It's just, I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you warm there? So I turn these lights off soon.
No, you're alright.
Sure.
When I get some fresh air, I'll be fine.
We better stop then.
Is it finished?
Well, I can always do more.
Your time's up though.
But it's about the impression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll work more on your hair. All right.
Mm. Oh, better we'll put it that way. Yeah. Right. You don't like, nobody likes looking at themselves, you know.
Do you recognise? Usually you say that's my mum.
Oh, my mum was a bit fat in the face.
You can sit in the same space for 2 hours.
Well, I don't know what it is, but
That makes a nice sound. I'm not getting a picture anymore,
no, I don't really, I feel really. Hey, have you just about finished, Laura?
Yep, it's finished. I'll always keep going until we've out the door, I'm afraid.
No, I don't feel good.
No?